So welcome everyone. My name is Inga Urbancic and I am here visiting in Karachi from Washington, D.C. And today I am at the Rehan Social Incubator. And if we take a look at this here, this is actually the brainchild of Rehan Allahwala and all of the work that he's been doing online to connect people through social media, to give them opportunities to help develop freelancing skills and really just make a bigger impact in the world. So the purpose of this is to be able to not only develop the social media skills and the online presence, but also to be able to create soft skills like cultural interactions and different kinds of connections with people from around the globe. So I'm happy to be here with you today, and we're going to take a look inside and see what's happening. So here we are inside the school, and we are taking a look at the reception area. So as you take a look around the reception area, we can see that we have several walls of inspirational Pakistanis and influential people from around the world, where the students who come here to the social incubator can not only learn from, but also to connect with them so that they can create a bigger network, a bigger online presence around the world. So if we take a look, here is a wall of heroes with several people who are very influential in the Pakistani marketplace, as well as here we have a wall of teachers. So these are teachers who are working in Pakistan to support entrepreneurship and have been very successful in this area. So we have a wall of teachers, we have the wall of heroes, and likewise, we have over on this wall, the wall of Canva champions. And these are folks who are actually doing and fulfilling the mission of Rehan, which is to earn over $500 or at least a minimum of $500 a month. So as we take a look at this whole area this reception area is meant to inspire the students and inspire the people who are coming in here to see other people who have flourished and who have, are really prospering and connecting globally through the different methods that Rehan teaches. So just in case you're not aware of the extensive and the massive reach that Rehan has online, he has over 14 million followers and people who are interested in his method. But of those 14 million followers, there are actually only 3 who are considered to be his true students. These 3 are up here on the wall, and these three students are influential because, again, they're doing and actually living exactly the principles that Rehan is suggesting and that Rehan is looking at in his method to create and connect the world together, and as well to end poverty in Pakistan. So here we are as we're going up to the first floor in the social incubator. We can see that there's all sorts of different sayings and inspirational sayings on the wall to help, again, encourage and motivate the students for, kind of for what's to come. So the goal ultimately is to have photos instead of these different sayings and quotes and proverbs, but to have photos of more and more successful entrepreneurs, more and more successful Pakistani entrepreneurs who have gone through this process. So specifically, if we take a look here on the wall behind us, we can see that there's a picture of an extremely beautiful Pakistani bride. And as we look at that bride, the saying says, if you want to have a bride quickly, you go ahead and you earn 100,000 rupees a month. So again, these are different sayings, different cultural sayings from different cultures that are here to motivate the students to go ahead and earn. So let's keep going through the school. So here we are as we continue up the stairwell. We continue to see all sorts of different areas of inspiration. So as we look on the wall over here, we're seeing all sorts of areas of online, social media ways for Pakistanis to go ahead and create income. Likewise, over here on this side, we're taking a look at some of the books that Rehan has written and some of the famous podcasters here that are working with Rehan. So let's take a look and let's keep going through. So now we're going to be going into one of the actual podcast rooms that's available here at the Social Incubator. So one of the things as I look at this room, first of all, you notice that it's completely set up and for everything available for podcasting. Secondly, one of the biggest things that I'm noticing in here is that I believe that this room is the quietest room I've been to since I've been in Karachi. So any room, in any home, in any building, this room, they've completely soundproofed it in a way that the quality of the sound to do a podcast is completely pure. It's uninterrupted. It's a great facility for podcasts and for learning. So the idea behind this social incubator and this site, one of the ideas is that this kind of a space is available for rent, for people from outside who do want to come in and do their podcasts. They can come in and use the entire facility by, having, say, for example, a monthly membership fee or something like that, where they come and they're able to use this to connect with people from around the world, to do their podcasts, to grow their businesses, and really, become freelancers, entrepreneurs. So this is one of the rooms. Again, it is absolutely beautiful, soundproof, beautiful space for a podcast. And this room is also equally as soundproof as the other. But this room is probably, 10 times the size of the other small private space. So this room is also available for podcasts. There's different walls, there's different backgrounds. So if you're looking to have different backdrops, that's all available here for you. Likewise, there's seats for people for if you have a crew or staff or other people to come to support you. This room is actually big enough to bring other people in. So this room, ideally, the idea behind this as well is that this room would be available for people who are doing regular podcasts. So if you're doing a regular podcast show, you want to come in here once a week, once a day, it's available. It's an available space for you here at Rehan's Social Incubator. Okay, so as we continue up the stairwells, we can see here that there still continues to be more inspiration. Here's more areas with jobs that are available, online jobs. And as we look specifically at this wall, this is almost the wall of Rehan's inspiration. So here is a picture of Rehan who was with one of his most influential teachers. He spent, numerous hours with her for a couple of years, and really what he found is that she just showered him with so much love, and there was so much love and compassion. And this is something that very well could have sparked this love within Rehan for the people of Pakistan to be able to give back and be so selfless about the work that he's doing here. So as we look further down the wall, we can see that there's some of the famous presidents of Pakistan, the prime ministers, as well as the current leaders in Pakistan. Likewise, as we take a look, this is a great quote. Assumption is the evil mother of all mistakes. Don't assume, ask questions. This is a big, big thing around the world, and it's very important always to ask questions, not just to accept what people are saying, but to ask why, right? To ask why. And this is one of the key quotes that are listed here on the wall. So as we look through here, you can see, again, the idea is that there's no empty space on the wall. and that everything is filled with quotes of inspiration, of motivation and things to continue to encourage the students who are here to learn and develop and grow. So let's keep going on up. So here we are in one of the classrooms at the Social Incubator, and you can see that all of the students who are here are actually working to implement the different skills and the different steps. There are, 10 steps to Rehan's process. And so these students, along with their facilitators and their teachers here, are going through the different steps to learn the online freelancing tools, the online tools, and really to learn Rehan's method to eventually earn $500 per month. So here we are, and as you take a look at the walls and everything that's around, once again, you see that there's a lot of influential people. There's a lot of people who are inspiring, they can connect with from around the world. So all of this whole space is about connecting, growing, learning, and developing through social media and social connections. So here we are. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye. So here we are on the roof behind one of the private rooms in the roof, and this is called the AI lab, so the Artificial Intelligence Lab. And the idea here is that this was Rehan's brainchild and kind of epicenter for developing tools in AI, for understanding AI and seeing what is the future, what's happening with AI. So Rehan about a year ago became really, really obsessed with the whole idea behind ChatGPT, behind AI, and kind of what's happening in the world. So he was immersing himself in this, trying to learn everything that he could, and realized that, he had limitations. He was only one person. So he brought a team of folks in here to continue to explore and develop AI with him. And he's looking to continue that approach so that he can find more and more people who are interested in learning about AI from the ground up. The people who know nothing about AI, who can learn everything that they can, who have an enthusiasm about AI, and then can take that information and create videos, 1-minute videos a day, to teach other people around the world and in Pakistan about the power of AI and ChatGPT. So this is kind of the hub and the brainchild of that area. This is something that's still being developed, and so there's opportunities here to become a part of the Rehan team as well when you're looking to see, the future of AI, the future of learning, ChatGPT. This is the epicenter right here. Now we're up on the roof of the Social Incubator, and as we take a look, it's all very progressive in terms of energy efficiency. It's run by solar, almost 100% by solar. And if we take a look in this area, it's situated itself in one of the most influential and, I guess, posh areas, we can say, of Karachi. So we're sitting on a very famous road, and we are right across the street from the city school campus. And the neighborhood, if we see the houses on that side, are extremely influential. They're extremely well-to-do on this side. The houses can go for about $1 million a piece. So this is the view on this side of the Social Incubator. And as we look over here on the other side, on the back side, we're in a different area, which is more of kind of a slum area. And it's a very impoverished area of Karachi in Pakistan. So the beauty of the location here of the Social Incubator is that truly it symbolizes, as a physical structure, the bridge that Rehan is trying to make between the poor, impoverished people in Pakistan to earn $500 a month, to be able to bridge and be on, an area of Pakistan that is much more affluential, they're influential, they're able to make a difference in the world. So actually the facility itself is situated, it's showing his whole mission and his purpose just by the location of the social incubator. And in this room, this is another open space for people to come to network with each other, to socialize, to share ideas. It's another space that's available to outsource. If someone like Sidra Niaz from Evolution would like to come and have her staff come here to work or any kind of an event, this is available as well at the Social Incubator. Space, we have a cafe, which is all set up so that if you come here and you spend the day for your social media, for your podcast, there is actually food, there's things that you can eat. You don't have to worry about leaving at all. There's a coffee shop, there's a tea shop, there's some areas here for lounging and just for kind of hanging out and sharing different ideas with people. So it's the cafe is here in the Social Incubator. So this area as well, these are all of the different startups that have happened or that have been created through Social Incubator and through other freelancers who have come here. So we have a whole wall of all of those different areas, as well as this is another example over here, the worker of one of the freelancers who came through this process and who had developed this online platform for virtual assistants. So a lot of things has been developed in this space. So in here we have another program that's called One Laptop Per Pakistani. And so under here in the Social Incubator, part of what Rehan is doing is he wants to make sure that there's 1-to-1 ratio and that anybody is able to get access to the internet to be able to have a laptop. So in order to do that, they come in, they charge 1,000 rupees for the laptop, which is about $3 a month. And then the student can get the laptop. They're available. There's tech support. If anything happens to the laptop, they can bring it back in. They can replace it free of charge. So this kind of a thing is available for more and more students to be able to come, to be able to connect globally, to be able to connect online. And it's another program that's being run here out of the Social Incubator.
And we're looking for $200 million to give it to another 200 million people in Pakistan.
Okay, so here we are in a part of, there's actually a chapter or a campus here for the Rehan School here within the Social Incubator. So this is the kind of a place where it's much more convenient, it's much closer. So if there's students who are already coming here to the Social Incubator, they can come and stay. Rehan's own children can come in here and learn. And this is that space that's available for them here at a local branch of the Rehan School within the Social Incubator. So I wanted to just thank you all for being here and for watching this tour today of the Social Incubator from Rehan Allahwala. And just a little bit of background again on Rehan. He is really a visionary and a humanitarian who's interested in creating peace. He's interested in creating opportunities, economic opportunities for the people of Pakistan to be able to connect with each other and other people around the world, around the globe. His mission as a humanitarian underneath of all of this, kind of the foundation of everything that he does is to connect people, to create dialogue in order to create understanding with each other. So instead of investing in war, in bombs, and in killing people who might have a different ideology, different belief system, different ideas from us, it's about creating a dialogue with them, creating a dialogue and bridging the gap between each other to be able to create understanding and peace. And so through all of this, he's doing his work specifically. He's reaching out to help more and more Pakistanis become socially connected with other people around the world, to help raise their level of income, to be able to also earn a living, to be able to give back to their families, and also really to be able to connect and understand other people and other points of view from a global perspective. So he's really doing, living his passion. He is creating the things that he wished existed. He's dedicated his entire life to this mission. So if you can support him in any way by looking at some of his courses, if there are people or any of his students who are looking to friend you on Facebook or to ask for an interview from you or to learn from you, I ask you to connect with them as well, to also do your part to be able to connect with the people of Pakistan. This is our future. This is the legacy that we're going to leave for the world. So I thank you again to Rehan for the work that you're doing, for the change that you're making in the world, and for allowing me to be here with you today. So thank you all very much. Please do follow the Social Incubator online on Facebook. Follow Rehan Allahwala on Facebook, and be a part of this change. Be a part of the collaboration and the cultural connections that we're creating. So thank you all so much.